What's up everyone, welcome to today's video, welcome to the Video Game Fight School channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. So Gotham Knights is on sale right now. For a lot of people, this means that it must be a really bad thing. The game just came out in October and oh my goodness, it already went on sale very early, and this must mean that this is so terrible and this is so bad. But does the data really point to the fact that a game being on sale is a bad game, or that a game being on sale did not appeal to a wider audience? Could have been a good game, could have been a bad game, which is kind of subjective. Now we're going to go ahead and look at some of these things, because I saw a video from an individual today. They were making, poking fun at Gotham Knights on some memes and whatever. And they said, look at this, the game is already on sale. Now keep in mind that if you actually pay very close attention, you will realize that the holiday season had seen Gotham Knights go on sale even before right now. In fact, if you think about it, the game is right now on sale for $30 on PC. For those of you who wanted to buy the game on sale, I recommend it for console at this price. You're going to have a lot of fun. I know some of you are afraid to have fun with Gotham Knights because you were really harsh on the game. And you came back, some of you came back, you played it. You told me you were too harsh on the game and you wish you had just taken your time to evaluate it. I can understand. Sometimes it's easy to run with the crowd. Now, the offer and the promotion that's bringing the game down here to a 50% slash is ending in about 41 hours. Also, keep in mind that Warner Brothers is doing about up to 90% off their game sale, and Warner Brothers would discount everything. It doesn't matter what it is. During the holidays, they want to get a lot of copies out, and this is usually how they roll. They really are not concerned too much about all of that. I remember buying Middle-earth: Shadow of War for a discounted price as well. I think I paid $27 for it, and it wasn't even too far into the holidays. So I've seen this trend with this particular publisher, and it's nothing new in my opinion. Now, if we actually wanted to judge a measure of how a game was, in a sense, received, it will go down to the player, which is the end customer. And if we think, okay, maybe a game's reception should judge its price point, then we're going to also fail with that metrics. Because if you look at Gotham Knights' reception, it was actually pretty decent. The last 1,000 or so reviews is what's mixed right now at the 60% saying we liked it, 40% saying they didn't. Overall, the mostly positive reviews are showing that about 71% of the players actually did like it. So those who don't like the game, mostly from the side who have played it, are showing that they're a minority, which it doesn't mean anything. I mean, sure, games are very subjective in how you dodge it, how you judge it. I think the most funny one is the people who haven't played the game and have the best of opinions about how they don't like a game that they've never played. That's the one that makes me roll my eyes, because video games are about game feel and a bunch of other stuff that you as a player have to engage in a sense. It's not like a movie, or I don't know. It's kind of different, and you can agree with me in that, or maybe not. Now, check out the reception for Callisto Protocol. You guys remember that I actually got this game and I refunded it because to me the game did not sit right with a few mechanics. I just wasn't interested in it. I'm not even a horror games person. It was one of my audience members, Neri, that said, hey man, if you can try, maybe see if you can get into Callisto Protocol. And he knew that it was a huge barrier for me. So I have no dog in this fight. But Callisto Protocol is not on sale. They never put the game on sale. The publisher is enjoying the amount of sales that they're getting regardless of the reception from the fans. So I guess you can say Callisto Protocol is better than Gotham Knights. Maybe. And this is probably going to be your measure. And we can keep doing this with different video games. And I'll give you guys a Marvel Guardians of the Galaxy one, because Guardians of the Galaxy was also another video game that had a huge discount. I could not believe my eyes when the game came out. I remember I was so curious. It was overwhelmingly well received. And I took a job at GameStop that year. I have a friend that manages a GameStop, and I said, bro, hire me for the holiday. He started laughing because we were colleagues in a sense, but I was kind of like his boss. And he's like, I'm going to be your boss. I was like, dude, I just want to learn something. So he picked me up for the holiday season, and I saw this game go on sale right around Thanksgiving, and it never came back from that sale. Does this mean that Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy is a bad game? So a lot of these asinine, I don't know what it is, people judging all these things without taking a good look at context, to me, is very, very biased. Here is the thing. if you don't like a video game, the best thing you can do is to say, I don't like this game, or abandon the game project as a whole. If you start making up excuses as to why you like the game or not, or why you think the game is a bad game and all of this stuff, the moment somebody starts to test your hypothesis and find out that it's weak and lacking of any kind of maybe data, or if it's somewhat arbitrary and subjective, then you find yourself in a position where you've pretty much created a straw man that you just want to go ahead and attack. Some of you may or may not have seen my video where I talked about how somebody said Gotham Knights was shallow in combat, the ability tree was shallow, and blah, blah, blah. And I did an analysis showing Assassin's Creed Valhalla and Star Wars Jedi Fallen Order, and showing that, Gotham Knights even had just as much of an intricate ability tree as those two games as well, and then even did it with 4 characters. So it's not a matter of if the game is lacking in something, it's just your interest in the game is just not there. And that is perfectly fine. That's how video games have always been. They interest some of us, and for some others, they don't interest at all. But I wanted to go ahead and put this out there because, someone's going to go ahead and point out some random stuff. It is what it is. I mean, everyone has I would say the opportunity to spend their money how they please. But this is just one of those things that you actually have to point out and say, hey, man, if we're going to be going with how fast the game goes on sale, then I hope we can actually do this for other video games as well, which I'm sure they will probably not concede. But thanks for watching anyways. Let me hear your thoughts in the comment section. I appreciate you guys' time and audience, and hopefully we'll talk pretty soon in another one. Peace out.